And check any of the mobile or share on this particular platform. Any day and same be and I echo so on social media, especially a banner and Marche regime that is in the Parliament House and afin so and sema a far a year your finances at home. Nansay Abrantia ni din adequacy dankwa aba montene so keka nsem bia ninchire mu a o chire nyina ne se eyadia impanyufo ni bimo etete echire na omudi ebimu enim akwakoje ade bia eho eni emfaso enkanka ne eba no Ghana loan eho a yeah, the rates at which are in Crawford enya sika through the loan aspect no in the name of financial adversary no dia AD or mining ama ebimo crampo de omonkanchima ne ade ebrabran nsem so abra omunim se omowo eyerenom ewo enchen abranti nsem ode babetutu dwa no ade Captain Smart owo onua TV enso so ene na twetwe nkomo ama abranti no so edi bufuo akika nsem bebre efa ho ena me no kase de ade abranti anidin de Adom Otchere Ninsem obrobro so concerning the editorial concept and niema the financial minister the ba montene so ba ebechechire mu no ade anana wo kwa obebeche nsem ni mu ade amai nana ye mawakwa aba
me je osumi ni aba
ensem ekoso no ensem ni nyina obetimi aboaye na ye hu bebi.
So first of all, this is what happened, and the person who did the editorial is not the finance minister. He has not said anything. The person who did the editorial is Adom Otchere. Adom Otchere is of Good Evening Ghana. Now, first of all, I want to let people know how we came to this particular end. KKD, that's KKD.
KKD.
Daka, yes. He recently went on an interview at GTV with a Kafui Day, because now Kafui Day is hosting the morning show. Now, in there, no, and the state of Ghana's economy, and then he was saying, there's one thing which has been baffling him for the past years. In fact, Nancy Kwan coming to light, coming to attention. Into a friend of 4 more minutes, say, how true is this? The whole thing was Ghana Yekwaji loan a company as a middleman for the negotiations and even the consultancy and even all the things he been here. The finance minister, a company now, a pharma company, but what they are saying is that he still has some shares and he still has some stakes in the company. Yes. So when it came to that, I was saying, no, how can this thing be happening in the 21st century?
Okay.
Immediately he left there, and Adom Otchere, the editorial, he dedicated it to school a year, KKD, and a whole lot of things about. And now Adom Otchere is again in the hot seat. But in all of these things are a year KKD Anopei or Sanko interview with TV3 or media station by Onua TV with Captain Smart and an Ebisan said in some man or kind Obiabe plan friend is saying Adom Otchere, what does he think about it? And no and our real own send be ABP. But you see, before I'll let you go on and give more details into it, no, the big question is this the right thing? Because we are dealing with your friend said the issue. The issue here is what the finance minister is it good or not? But for you, because Paul Abekani we're explaining the reason and also the research our here. For you to respond to those kind of issues, no, you need to respond to it verbatim. But you bring in other things inside the kanchima, the girlfriend, no, you've really lost on that level. But first of all, we'll go deep down and look at the effect of this. If what a year the finance minister Adom Otchere in some Mokano even makes sense.
Okay. Now say in some KKD e dia abeto emontene so no ususu say anka ni hu kwan po say anka ogbo ne kanchima bidin ana say bibi kanchima nsem ni nyina kopie mu o say edmre bi etwe mu na ya de a oye moving pick organizer or tie organize events ni ade kokoko so ena ya ade a Adom Otchere friend no say opese wo baby na so na ehwa ye ma na so se na onua de bia ye frefre ye ho a eja back door ni ade yetimi eboabo ye ho ena reserve 2 seat de man no ena ne kanchima according to KKD no say de ne hawinti a all cast and semi a okoko brobusu nyina ne say no o expect say oba ko na odi ne chi no ana say obema ne din de Paul Adom Otchere nko ka say o yere nanso so enam ne ya na abaya no edididi ne chi se ne na o brebre no ho ezisi fra wobre no ho edi efa ne ho ne sifa na eno ne man ede ka say eye ne kanchema na so sanya obi ani obi nam no eno so yetimi ejina so ka se nipa no ne kanchema no ana na empo ekwan ben so na efa so a edefa eye the economy of the state ho.
Yeah, so you see share the critical issue because of time. You want to faster. If you are replying somebody, for example, osinana DME ni DME enye, you think it's bad. I need to reply in the same accord. But say meka say o kan asema wuke you know. O say enye sana wo kan na maka say okra 2005 you did a similar thing. You don't reply people based on circumstances. Okay. What I say, you reply people based on facts and figures. Let's look at the facts and figures here. What KKD says makes sense. Is what he's saying is very argumentative. Say, okay, fine. There's no way a finance minister, the company ever serve as an advisory board and even a consultancy firm for Ghana KKD loan. Because a ban is it will be a brony friend, a conflict of interest. What am I saying? The business you do and also what you do with your company, there could be a conflict of interest in a way. Say, fine. Your company takes a percentage. What am I saying? And if your company takes a percentage in every deal or in every deal or every card there could be your friend is a perception, an assumption say your loan you can't be company in so every time I'll make sure say I loan because your loan and I'm company on your big cut. It be $100 million ni a company no be advisable be 1%, which is $1 million. So there could be a perception say each and every time there will be that drill for the finance minister to go and take a loan, and that is where conflict of interest comes in. So his thing that he's saying is very argumentative. It makes sense. Okay. But the question is, once a year Paul Adom Otchere the editorial and dedicated it to reply you and give you facts and figures and school you on certain things you don't know, I think it's only right for you to come back and give it and reply with facts and figures. But here we have KKD on a year on your TV, obviously doing what Ghanaians do best. Menya sen and untim wanya sen Benyas in 20 years, Osa, intimate can ask them or no crown bear me. The fact that somebody have grown or somebody is old, that does not make the person wise. We have old fools in this country. An example is one person, Bonidin. Once again, old fools, Mimbo be but in peniphobe bro, me Jimmy. Or Musu, any or mobile, and Untiana Ghana and a year brand. So, using that as a shield and as a case for rebuttal against Paul Adom Otchere's case is just doesn't make sense. Now, one thing I'll call by and say, okay, my boy can say be so in pain be crying and I may be crying. I mean, organize program. I will move in pick. Now I am into frame. So, me boy and nipa be on a neighbor no. Mo pesa mo show and I may pay seat mao. Na nipa no crime stress na offlet all around you are nipa or your girlfriend. You see, this particular thing coming from KKD makes him one of the dumbest people in the world. Do you know why I'm saying that? Also, the person was flirting with who?
With Adom Otchere.
Paul Adom Otchere. Your case came 7 years ago. I don't know if you remember. Paul, who KKD? A rape case was against you. A rape case, it was against you, no. Even though the facts and figures were pointing, say, Master, what you did was really horrible, no. Most people like us even says, okay, Papa na bonny, but we also need to look at certain things. What am I saying? So, okay. Asem na wo kano. Because see, and you can't assembly based on politics. We are fighting above the belt. Now you've taken the whole fight below the belt. Below the belt, you have dirty racks at the bar. If Paul Adom Otchere decided to dedicate the next editorial to go into how you raped somebody allegedly, how you do because girl only say your man you're dragging no me boy. That is what we heard. Say you're dragging girl no and by force and then they die. If Paul Adom Otchere is to dedicate his editorial to dig into how and what really happened that day of the rape case, we nua ba what Ghana has say and believe say be obeka say we no they will file new charges against you.
Okay.
So if you are fighting above the belt, let us fight above the belt and let us stay there and let's exercise some sort of diplomacy and some sort of decorum and discipline. But what the Bafem said, the girl, come on, all of us are not saints. I go for we saw him in the bed of Sewabroni.
Okay.
Let's look at the case. Your case, once again, KKD is very argumentative. It makes sense. But for you to go above that level, say, on any year and of that does not. What does it do for Ghana?
No, yet me Kasa how are all this canity and all the coffers are honor?
How are this?
How are Abia in Pennyfuano or more treaty ye sikane wasn't commodi yim puntunjumano and a be or modi from country manity a man or no so cited that example.
Girlfriends are not the cause of Ghanaians' problem. Listen,
okay.
I go for the way our girlfriends then and say she. I'm saying this because we had somebody who is who is in the Bible. He was the wisest president and king.
Okay.
That man had over 1,000 wives, over 300 wives and 1,000 concubines.
700.
Yes, so he was able to rule in what? In wisdom and knowledge.
Oh, okay.
So you see, what Ghana's problem is not side chick.
Side chick doesn't matter.
It doesn't. The fact that you can want 10 girls, 1,000 wives, it doesn't matter. What we need is wisdom and knowledge.
Okay.
So we should be looking at the facts and figures and how they can govern us. Right? For the past 1 week, CD has moved from 8 cities to 10 cities. If we don't shield this CD depreciation, the CD depreciation and then halt the dollar appreciation, what will happen is that by the end of December we'll be having $1 to 18 cedis. Obeka said, okay, how does it affects you? Maybe what he to have server fees. I have special servers. I'm doing Juma name apps. I pay server fees and the server fees I pay it in dollars. $500. So if I'm paying $500 now first, now just 3 months ago, a dollar was around 550 pesos. It's me to have $500. I know I was paying somewhere around 2,600. Now a dollar is 10 cedis. I'm paying 5,000 what? 5,000 cedis and above. And that should tell you said that is almost like 100% increase.
Okay.
Remember, profit now mean the profit is stagnant and cost and no in back form. Almost increase in your friend saying salary. So you see my income is stagnant, the bills and the expenses are high. Yes, people want me to fulfill. So we need to talk about this case. I'm not here to defend or to bring down any person based on your perception in school, but say argument we should do a very argumentative argument made of sense and stop showing stray bullets. Ni nam ni baby wa kofa girl fa ho ben KKD wo de ka say account there na because case never we had more people coming out say papa na say not here.
Yeah.
What man say?
Okay. Na adofo aha ene mebe ma ye kwan na ye DC.